So the last part of lesson 1.5 is going to look at some area and volume conversions. And the cool thing about area and volume is if you know a linear conversion, then you can easily find an area or volume. So for example, we know that 1 foot is 12 inches. And if we square literally both sides, we get 1 square foot is 144 square inches, right? 144 is 12 squared. There's some examples related to that here. And similar thing for cubic units. For example, we know that there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. And if we wanted to take that into 3 dimensions, like space in a room, if we cube both sides of this equation, 100 cubed, 100 times 100 times 100 is 1,000,000, and 1 cubed is just 1. So 1 cubic meter, so think about a box that's a meter by a meter by a meter, would hold 1,000,000 cubic centimeters, which is like the size of the tip of your little finger, for example. All right, and then some uses of those. Next page. Here, I have some things to work with. We're going to convert feet to meters, feet and inches to meters. Once we have those, we can multiply the meters together to get square meters. Taking into the height, we can convert each of these into meters. And then if we multiply the meters together, we'll get cubic meters. So kind of like step 1 to step 2 here, question 9 to question 10. Question 11 takes that 1 more dimension. And then we're going to take a look at the volume of air. So just setting up the first 2 parts of this last part. I'm going to use here the fact that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. There are other possible conversion factors. And I'm going to use it on this one here. So I have to convert those feet there to meters first. So 14 feet times 12 inches per foot will convert feet to inches. And then I can add on the 6 inches to that to get a total number of inches. Calculator. So I've got 14 times 12 plus, oops, that should be a 6. It's going to be 174. And then I can use this to convert to centimeters. And inches has to go in the bottom, centimeters in the top. That tells me the 2.54 is a multiple to get rid of inches. And then I want to actually get to meters. And according to our chart, on page 2 here, we have that 100 centimeters is 1 meter. So centimeters is in the top here, so it has to switch to the bottom. Meters, so the 100 is a division because it's in the bottom. So on my calculator, I want to know what is 174 times 2.54 divided by 100, and that's going to give me an answer in meters for that number right there. And you can do the same thing, just starting with 12 feet instead of 14 feet 6 inches. So in the calculator, I already have that set up. My 174 is my previous answer, times 2.54 divided by 100 gives me 4.4196. And I think it said 2 decimal places, so we could call that 4.42. And I'm using the wavy equals sign to say I rounded. So that would be this answer right here. Do a similar calculation to this, but starting with 12 feet to inches and get that number. Then you can use those results to multiply to get this answer. Similarly, you can convert 8 feet, 10 feet, and 8 feet and multiply those meters together to get the cubic meters here into 1 decimal place. What I want to take a look at this one here. This is the one. So for this one here, I want to convert liters per minute into feet per hour. So our goal here is to convert liters per minute into feet, sorry, feet cubed, because a liter is a volume of the bottle of water, per hour. Now, minutes to hours, we've done that before. You guys can handle that. I'm going to mainly focus here on the liters to feet cubed part. So let's look at our cheat sheet, see what we got that can help there. Up. So we're playing with the volume here, and ounces and cups, cups and pints, cubic feet. Hey, we're looking for cubic feet. So 1 cubic foot is 0.7481 gallons. So then I would just need to be able to convert liters to gallons. And here we have liters to quarts, which is close. Over here, I have liters to cubic meters, and then we could convert meters into feet. So there's a couple of options here on how you could do this. Copy this over, reference. So this is what I'm going to use to make that happen. And I think that the easiest way might be using this last fact there to get my cubic feet. And then I just have to get liters to quarts. And I can then get quarts to gallons. And once I have gallons, I can get gallons to cubic feet. So there's a path in there. So let's see, we have 10 liters of air each minute. How many cubic feet of air do we breathe in an hour? So I'm starting off with 10 liters per 1 minute. And I need a conversion factor to get rid of liters. And so I decided, looking at this, I'm going to use the liters to quarts. So liters goes down here. Quarts goes there, and it says 0.946 goes with that for 1 quart. So liters is gone. Then from quarts, we get gallons, and gallons, we get cubic feet. So to get rid of quarts, we put quarts down below, gallons here, and 4 quarts is in a gallon. So quarts are now gone if I divide by 4. So that's the important part. And then to get rid of gallons, put it in the opposite position, and change to feet cubed or cubic feet. And 1 cubic foot is 7.481 gallons. That fact always blew me away. Think about the size of a box that's 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot, and then think about a gallon of milk. And you could pour 7.5 gallons of milk into a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot box. Cool. All right, so that gets rid of gallons and gets me to cubic feet. And to do that, it means I'm going to take my 10, and then I'm going to divide my 10 by 0.946. And then I'm going to have to divide that by 4. And I'm going to have to divide that by 7.481. Now, that's going to give you cubic feet per minute. You'll then have to convert minutes to hours. I'm going to leave that part to you. I'm going to just check to see what I get from liters to cubic feet here. All right, new calculation. So I'm starting with 10 liters, and I'm going to divide that by 0.946. I'm going to arrow out to the side. I'm going to divide that by 4. I'm going to arrow all the way out to the right, and then I'm going to divide that by 7.481. I have to double check that one. 7.481, 0.946 for 7.481. And again, Desmos stacks it a little bit different. If that's freaking you out, then bring up something like the Google calculator. So if I just do 2 plus 2 to confirm, that will do it out lengthwise. So I could start off with my 10, divide that by 0.946, divide that by 4, and divide that by 7.481. And if it's a good day, they'll agree. 0.3532-ish. 0.3532-ish. Okay, they agree. So I did use Desmos right with that division. And again, to make that happen, divide, I had to do my first division, then arrow all the way to the right, Then do my next division, which I'm hitting the slash on the keyboard or that division key. And then arrow all the way out to the right. Use these arrows or the keyboard, and then divide again. So that is how many cubic feet is equivalent to 10 liters. That's for 1 minute. You need to convert that to what's going on in an hour. Good luck, do good math. Take care.